and I hate to break your heart, but all men see it as is just a glorified booty call. That is right, you are a glorified booty call.
What's up, family? Welcome back to the Black Tea Podcast. Today, we're diving deep into something that many of us have experienced or are currently tangled up in, the dreaded situationship. Now, I'm not here to just rehash what you've probably heard before. I want to break down what's happening in these scenarios, based on the insights we've gotten from some very honest men, and more importantly, offer a perspective that hopefully empowers you to make better choices.
If you're wondering what a man thinks about when it comes to situationships, this is it right here. I'm gonna call it like it is, and I hate to break your heart, but all men see it as is just a glorified booty call. That is right, you are a glorified booty call. You are like the worker that puts in all the work, that stays late, that, does work they're not paid for, free overtime, refills the water, does things they do, goes above and beyond everyone else, thinking they're gonna get promoted, yet they never do. And maybe at best you get a pizza party for your hard work. But Eli, he's holding my hand. Eli, I met his mom. Eli, I went to the family cookout. I don't care. All I hear is you enabling being a rent-a-girlfriend. All I hear is you enabling the perfect situation for him. Men will keep you in a situationship and friends with benefits forever. And why wouldn't they? It's an amazing situation. Because just because you like him don't mean he likes you. Just because you want to be with him doesn't mean he wants to be with you. And honestly, I don't feel bad for you because you have yet to verbalize your needs and wants and just accepted what is in front of you. And to want more, which you can and should ask for more if you want it, but you're probably going to get denied because you already accepted to pay $50 at a restaurant for table bread. And now you want a tomahawk steak. A man ain't going to give it to you because why would he? And by you accepting the fact that you just want to be casual, he already psychologically puts you in a side piece bucket, not the wifey bucket. And if you're struggling to get out of it, it's not really a struggle because it's not an actual relationship. I always tell people if you're struggling to get out of a situationship, it's like telling me you're drowning in an inflatable baby pool. Girl, just stand up. And you can't stand up because you won't accept it. Take advantage of the power that you have. You are what you allow and what you enable, you beautiful person, you.
The sources in the video make it clear. Men often view situationships as glorified booty calls. Let's be real, it's a casual arrangement that benefits them where they can enjoy the perks of a relationship without any of the responsibility or commitment. They get the emotional support, the physical intimacy, the perks of a partner without having to actually be a partner. For many of them, it's about having their cake and eating it too. They can still date other women, and they are not accountable for it. I think it's important to recognize this not as a reflection of your worth, but as a reflection of their intentions. But here's where I want to shift the focus. It's easy to get caught up in blaming them, but we have to look at our part in this equation.
You're in a committed situationship, and I'm trying to figure out how. I want you to hear how crazy you sound for the people out there that are doing this. You are in a committed situationship. What this means is that you're extremely single. You can date whoever you want to date. You can entertain whoever you want to entertain. But you're so wrapped up into this man or into this woman that they can go out, sleep with whoever, do whatever. You accept whatever, all with the hopes and dreams of one day with them being your partner. Are you crazy? And you haven't just been in a situationship for a few days. Whatever, all with the hopes and dreams of one day with them being your partner. Are you crazy? And you haven't just been in a situationship for a few days or a few weeks or a few months. You have been in a situationship for years. You are sucking, you are fucking, you are cooking, you are cleaning, you are buying gifts. You have met children, you have met family, and you do not have a title, and you won't even entertain anybody else because I just don't want to upset them. And one day are you fucking crazy? A committed situationship. That's like going to a committed job, but you never gonna get a paycheck. Committed situation. Because y'all just don't understand. Like, we a vibe. Fuck a vibe. I need some type of title. Am I lying? I am.
Correctly calls out the fact that we enable these situationships. We accept the crumbs of affection and attention, hoping that if we just invest more time and energy, maybe, just maybe, they'll see our value and finally commit. It's like working unpaid overtime at a job, thinking a promotion is coming, and getting a pizza party instead. We cook, clean, and meet the family, but are without a title. But it's time to realize that you're not a side dish. You're the main course, and it's time to start acting like it. As one of the men said, it's like you're drowning in a baby pool. Just stand up. Here's my take. A situationship is a space where your boundaries are being completely ignored. You're allowing someone to dictate the terms of the relationship, or rather, the lack thereof, which communicates that you do not value yourself enough to demand more. You need to understand that you are what you enable. By accepting the casual, dynamic, you're telling this person that you are okay with being a placeholder.
Let's talk about it, ladies. Featuring Sun. But I got a word of advice for y'all, and I want y'all to pay attention. Get a clipboard, whatever. If you allow yourself to be a situationship, a friend with benefits, or you allow a dude to dictate what your relationship is going to go and take their time, I want you to write Goofy Goober on your forehead in big letters. Because I keep telling y'all, if you allow yourself to be a situationship, you're basically signing up to say, you can do whatever you want, and I will wait on you. If you know you want to be in a relationship by a certain time, if you know you have your own goals that you have planned out for your relationship in a certain time frame, you stick to that. Because the moment you get off track and you let him put you in that category, you have wasted your time. There is nobody I can say, if you're in a situationship or you're a friend with benefit or you're going with the flow, you have now wasted your time. You have agreed to waste your time. Because that's what's going to happen. Because dudes know if they want to be with you or not when they meet you, when they interact with you. So if you're in a situationship or you're a friend with benefit, he does not fucking want you. He just wants the access to you. And as long as he's getting that access, he has a field day. He loves it all. But the moment you cut that access from him, watch how quickly he disappears like Casper. He becomes James St. Patrick, no longer existent, because you're not giving him what he wants anymore. But y'all not gonna listen to me.
The men in the video are clear that when a woman accepts a situationship, she loses respect in his eyes. They see that you see him as the prize, and you're willing to wait for his approval. And that's the problem. We are not prizes to be won. We are the prize. This is not about playing hard to get. It's about having self-respect and making your desires known. What does this look like in practice? You have to be direct. If you know you want a committed relationship by a certain time, stick to that and don't allow yourself to get off track. As the video suggests, you need to set healthy boundaries. You must be willing to say, I want a relationship, I want to be your girlfriend, and if you don't see that potential, then we need to go our separate ways. You are not demanding too much. You are demanding what you deserve. Men know how to treat women they want to be with. You cannot be afraid of losing someone who isn't willing to give you the basic respect you are entitled to. The truth is, staying in a situationship is detrimental to your well-being.
So what you need to do is get out of Delulu land and book yourself an express ticket to Realityville, because it ain't gonna happen. And the longer you stay in it, the more you're gonna get hurt. The more you're gonna catch feels, the more you're gonna build resentment, the more you're gonna get angry with him until he finally is fed up with you and he just ends it with you. And let's be honest, you don't deserve that. But right now you feel that you do. And the big question is not so much, why does he? The question is, why am I accepting less than what I deserve? Or maybe I don't believe I deserve. Because you have a man out there that's waiting to give you everything and then some. He is that T-bone steak ready to serve you. But you are wasting all this space on table bread. And the second you could look in the mirror and know that you deserve a freaking 4-course loving, that is when life will get a lot easier. So don't waste time and get it going.
The sources note that these relationships are filled with hurt feelings, resentment, and jealousy. You will find yourself constantly questioning your worth and wondering why you are not good enough to be in a committed relationship. When you're with him, you're basically single, but you're also tied down, watching him have access to you while he's having access to others. This can destroy your self-esteem, and you need to step away. So, my family, let's stop playing small. Stop settling for table bread when you deserve the full T-bone steak. You deserve someone who is intentional about being with you. Someone who is proud to call you their girlfriend, not a situationship. If you are currently in one, please understand. You are not alone, and you deserve better than this. Do not spend any more time hoping they will change. Make a change by changing yourself and not accepting this anymore. Don't waste any more time or emotional energy on someone who doesn't value you. love yourself first, and demand the respect and commitment you deserve. I want to hear from you. Drop your experiences in the comments, and let's keep this conversation going. Until next time, stay empowered, stay informed, and stay Black.